Hey everyone, Steve from Memory Express, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Weekly Byte, where I go over gaming, streaming, and tech news. And I want to make sure you guys know something. It's a secret between you and me. That's right. Between us. Like that. Then I want you guys to watch the full episode because I have an announcement at the end of the video. And don't skip ahead. I'll know. I see these things. I'll just know, guys. So, watch the full episode, get the contest announcement at the end, and we're rad. We're good to go. So, let's dive into the news. First thing on the docket today is AMD pulled the old Switcharoo. It may be soon available in China. That's right, guys. Recently, Zen architecture, specifically for the Epyc lineup of processors, has shown up in the hands of Chinese company Hygon. Oh! Currently, China is unable to produce any of its own homegrown processors since a legal agreement between AMD and Intel keeps x86 processing strictly in the hands of the two companies. However, AMD is helping China get around this through a bunch of tricky legal work. Essentially, AMD helped Chinese company Fatic, or Fatic, I call it Fatic because, you know, thick with two C's, create Hygon and HMC, of which AMD is partially owner of. This allows them to share its technology and its parts. So essentially, it's how they've gone around the US regulations. So, kind of shenanigans, AMD. Everyone's watching this. We know what you're up to. Shenanigans. Do you live in the greater Toronto area? Do you like esports? Well, we got some news for you guys. Get ready for North Arena's essentially esports showdown coming up in August. So August 14th and 15th, they are bringing the world's top 8, that's right, top 8 Rocket League teams down for a showdown of the ages, where there's a prize pool of 50,000 USD. If you want to check this out, it will be at the Ontario Science Center. So all you Ontarioites or Ontarians or whatever you guys want to be called, Torontoites, go check it out. As well, the same evening, Rainbow Six Siege is going to be having their Canadian qualifiers open viewing event happening in Toronto as well at a Meltdown. So it's an esports bar, something to check out if you guys are into the esports scenes. So we have Rocket League, or Rochette League as I call it because I'm an intellectual, and Rainbow Six Siege, both high-octane esports, and well, if you're into this, your blood will be pumping. So go check out both of these events, sponsored in part by, well, Ubisoft and Northern Arena. So go check it out. Do it. Let's dive into some rad news about the all-new Microsoft Surface Go, or Surface 3 V2 it's been dubbed. Some things you guys need to know right off the hop. It's going to be a 10-inch screen with 1800 by 1200 resolution, a 3.2 aspect ratio, and it's going to have a huge bezel. You know what they say about big bezels? Big borders. So, you might be asking yourself, what can they fit into this bad boy? I'm glad you asked. They have one of those fancy lads, an Intel Pentium Gold 4415Y. Not you, just a straight Y. It's a 1.6 gigahertz absolute unit of a processor. Some other key features, it's going to be fanless but grilled with ventilation. 24-watt Surface Connect charger, USB Type-C, as the previous Surface 3 was an absolute train wreck with the USB Type-A micro USB. People lost them all the time, and they had to use phone chargers ultimately to the power, and it's just nuts. So USB Type-C can actually charge this at 3 amps, and it will get up to 80% in 60 minutes. It's also be coming out as a 4 or 8 gig model with 64 gigs internal, expandable to 1 terabyte internal with a micro SD card, which is wild considering, you know, not all our devices can do that. So the Surface is looking pretty good. So the Surface Go is going to be coming in at $399 USD, comparatively to the initial Surface 3 when it came out was $499. So you're saving $100 for a way better product comparatively. So this is pretty cool. All right, guys, we need to talk about the game that just hit my desk. It's called Override, and it's essentially if Gundam and Pacific Rim had a baby. Yes, they made a game like that. Not the whole baby-making part, but the giant brawling robot part where you and friends can essentially go and destroy a cityscape as fighting robots. There are several gameplay modes in this, such as 1v1, 2v2 brawls, a 4-person free-for-all, battle royale confirmed, or a 2 to 4 party co-op where you and a squad can take control of a party of a mech. Essentially, Pacific Rim. For those not wanting to dabble in the dark arts of multiplayer, don't fear, as there will be a single-player campaign to pair nicely. The game promises to have a diverse roster of pilots and wild and ridiculous mechs, each with their own playstyle, special moves, and of course, finishers. So, for those of you who want to check it out, you can go check it out on terminals.io or Lurk Evolve PR on Twitter. Open beta starts August 10th to 13th, so make sure you go sign up for that. The game fully releases December 4th. So, who doesn't want to battle giant mechs? I think I saw some kaijus in the trailer too. Looks pretty cool. Gets a Steve Fingergun approval. And finally, the day's finally come. YouTube Incognito mode is finally here, and you can watch your fanfic videos safely now without any of your friends judging your viewing history or your recommended videos, because there's a lot of fun recommended videos currently in my playlist thanks to someone that watches on my thing. So thank you everyone for the Boss Baby Theory videos. I'm looking at you, David. Anyways, with YouTube Incognito mode, it promises the user essentially that no one else will be able to watch what they're watching, unless you're doing it at work, and, well, Alphabet Company, Google, and, of course, government officials will still be able to see what you're doing. So if you really want to watch something more discreetly, maybe don't do it at work. Maybe do it at, like, a car wash. But that's just my advice. So Incognito mode is here, and some of the things that are happening with it is if you are a YouTube Red subscriber or you are paying for some sort of subscription service, you won't be able to take advantage of that in Incognito mode, as it logs you out and you're essentially just a dude watching YouTube Incognito. So that's coming to the app very shortly. What do you guys think? Is this going to change how you watch YouTube, or are you still going to watch your vids as usual? Who knows? This week we're doing an indie feature. This week we're featuring 20XX, which just came out on Nintendo Switch, which originally was on Steam and as well is now on PlayStation. So let's talk about 20XX, what it is, and why should you play this Mega Man inspired platformer roguelike game. So originally came out on Steam, where it was positively received, and now, well, you can dive into this Mega Man inspired game on the Nintendo Switch. That's right, guys, where I have to say it looks fresh as Febreze, and a lot of indies look great and feel wonderful on the Nintendo Switch. I honestly think this was the best move for Nintendo to allow so many indies on there, and they feel fantastic. Anyway, so what is 20X and why should you play it? So it's a roguelike action platformer, so if you dig Mega Man, Metroid, all those kind of games, you'll dig the heck out of this game. So blast or shoot your way through solo or co-op gameplay through some challenging levels, so you can do this locally or online. Boy, howdy. And there's over 100 power-ups to collect, and of course there are weekly challenges. So if you're looking for that Spelunky fix for roguelike games and challenges, this just might be for you. The game came out on July 10th, so check it out. Alright, sports fans, let's talk about something newly formed. MEXP, this month brought to you by #HyperXFamily. So, viewer, that's right, we got rewards, we'll be doing some giveaway. Here's the goods. So, what's going on? How do you win? All that stuff. Well, first up, here's what's up for grabs. So what we have from our friends at HyperX, or #HyperXFamily, we got the Cloud 2 headset, we got the Pulsefire Surge RGB, and of course, the Alloy RGB keyboard. Pretty sweet. So, all you need to do is subscribe, of course, but that's not going to be enough. Subscribing is just one part. You also have to comment on the videos starting from today. So for the rest of July, well, we'll just count all of July. So July to August 31st. That's right, because we're running for two months. Our first contest, of course. So 2 months. And August 31st, we'll be announcing the winners on September 1st. Or the next weekly bite. Whatever happens first. Make it easy. So if, I don't even know what day August 31st ends on. I'll figure that out later. But anyways, guys, that's easy. All you have to do is be a subscriber, comment on the videos, you're entered to win. It is open globally, and we'll be drawing later. So, all you have to do is comment. That's right, guys. Just comment on videos. Make sure you're doing that, being active in the chats, and EZPZ. So, guys, I'm Steve from Memory Express. Thank you so much for watching this video. What did you guys think? Maybe you should comment in the comment section below and let me know. And you might just be walking away with one of 3 of these, because that's right, guys. There's 3 winners. 1, 2, 3. So, it's easy just like that. Comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.